As long as you refuse to quit, you are already unstoppable. Hey there, it's Kevin Ward, and in this video I want to talk about how to become unstoppable. Because all of us have had things in our life we wanted to do and wanted to accomplish, and we let something stop us. And how do you get past that? How do you get to a point where you don't allow stuff to stop you? And so I want to talk about that. In fact, I want to share with you two keys to becoming unstoppable. So the first one is very simple, and that is be blind to anything that does not support your dream or your goals. Just be blind to it. If it doesn't support the way you want things to go, I won't say ignore it, but don't let it stop you. If it doesn't, just be blind to it. You just focus on the goal. And if you, as Napoleon Hill said, if you can conceive it and you can believe it, you can achieve it. But you've got to have such a tunnel vision focus that you're not going to let anything stop you. If you've got this idea, well, I'm going to give it a shot. Don't ever give it a shot. You give it all you got until you win. That's the way you have to go through life. If you want to be unstoppable, that has to be your attitude. I believe anything is possible. Now, are there things that are not possible? Maybe. But that belief doesn't serve you. If you want something bad enough, you believe it, you got to go for it. And you just got to be blind to anything else but that goal. Because if you get all focused and distracted on other stuff, or you get focused on a distraction or an obstacle or adversity, it's going to take you out of the game. Number two, the second key to becoming unstoppable is very simply refuse to quit. You want to become unstoppable? Just say, I'm never going to stop. Just don't be willing to stop. In World War II, when Great Britain was just being hammered by Nazi Germany, it was over. I mean, the city of London was in ruins. Great Britain was on its heels. They were down. And Winston Churchill, with his courage and with his passion and with his relentless belief, led and inspired a nation to go through some of the darkest days in human history. And one of the things that he said at its very darkest hour is he said, we will never, never, never give up. In fact, I want to read you, I found this quote from Winston Churchill during that time, during World War II. And this is what he said. He said, victory at all costs, victory in spite of all terror, victory however long and hard the road may be, for without victory, there is no survival. Now, what if you approached your life that way? What if you approached your goals and your dreams that way and said, victory, I don't care how hard it is, how long it is the only option at all costs, no matter what. You gotta be Rocky. Remember the movie Rocky? Here's why do we love Rocky? Why a generation after that movie came out, I don't know what it's been, 30, 35 years, it's been decades since Rocky came out, and yet almost every person in America has seen the movie Rocky, and most people around the world have seen the movie Rocky. What is it about Rocky Balboa that people admire, that makes everybody love Rocky? And here's why. Because he gets up after the beating. That's why. We love him because he kept getting up. He'd get knocked down, he'd get the crap beat out of him, he's down, he's bloodied, it's just like, how can he get back up? But he just keeps getting back up. And I'm gonna tell you something. Think about the movie Rocky. The story would suck if he didn't get back up. So what about your story? What are you going to do when you get knocked down? You're going to stay down? It's easier. It's safer. But there's no victory there. You're not going to get your goals. You're not going to get your dreams. You got to be unstoppable. And how you become unstoppable is simply refuse to stop. I don't care how hard I get knocked back, how hard or how many times I get knocked down, I'm going to get back up. That's got to be your mindset. Get back up. Go again. The world may laugh at you. The world may criticize you. The world may ridicule you. The world may mock you. But the day will come when the world will look at you and they'll tell your story, because people are inspired by the people who refuse to quit. Hey, it's always going to be easier to not go on. It's always going to be easier to stop. But the way you win, the way you get what you want in life, the way you look back without regret is to be unstoppable. Just decide, Nothing is going to stop me. I'm blind to anything that doesn't support my goal or dreams, and I refuse to quit. Live that way, and your dreams are yours.